Hi, everybody. Sarah here. Welcome to another weekly episode of Talks with SaraNoSocks Solo Edition. This week, I want to talk about feedback. I have not been great at seeking out feedback. I've been kind of creating in a vacuum, and that's not good. So this week I did a couple of different things to seek out feedback. I sought it out in my mentorship group with Launch MBA. We have a weekly stand-up call, and I really sought out feedback there to, just get outside looks in. And it was really, really beneficial for multiple reasons. One, it confirmed that, I am on the right path, which helps with my overarching imposter syndrome. We all have it. We all struggle with it. And two, helped give me a little bit more clarity in terms of where my audience is and how I can reach them. So that was super vital because I was thinking really, really small instead of the broader category. And when I say audience, I'm talking about podcast ops, which is the current thing that I'm working on. And I just was thinking really small in terms of where that audience lives, and forget that there's a world out there and the audience is everywhere. So that was really helpful. And the other major thing with feedback that I was failing at is having somebody look at my product. That can be really scary because as a maker, build in public can feel overwhelming. And often when we share what we're doing, we're concerned that somebody's going to quote unquote steal our idea. There aren't really any new ideas. Folks could take your process and make it their own. And that's kind of the goal. I mean, that's my hope with Podcast Ops, that you're taking my product and making it your own. And with all of the things that I create, it's an opportunity for you to expand on a base. And that's how I look at almost everything, unless of course it's like a t-shirt. I mean, I don't know if you're going to expand on that, but you could customize it and make it your own, right? Some people tear them. Anyway, off subject, feedback, my product. So how I achieve that is reached out to my husband. Now, if that is not an option, there are lots of other ways to go about it. So you need to be in mentorship groups or communities, have a trusted friend or 2 or 10 that you can reach out to and sit down and explain it to them. Explain step by step what your product does, where you're struggling. If you can explain it to them and they can understand it, it's validation that anyone could. If you are having trouble explaining it, it will automatically open up new opportunities to achieve what you want, because you'll have to take a step back and realize, oh, I'm not explaining this properly, or oh, that doesn't make sense in the manner that I was going after it. So lots of opportunity there if you just seek feedback and sit down and try and walk them through your process. So lots of amazing things that came out of feedback. And the other thing that I learned I was not doing correctly and that I continue to fail at still is marketing. I've just never been really great at marketing. But when I sought out feedback, it gave me a different view in terms of what I considered marketing. So a lot of times marketing I thought of in the more traditional car salesman way. And that's just not how modern marketing is done. It's providing value and talking to your audience about the value that you're providing, finding ways to connect with them, to give first and then ask later. So when you take that approach by receiving feedback, you automatically get to see the value that you're providing. And that will help you in terms of marketing and sharing your knowledge and giving value to the audience so that they understand why you're building said product. They may or may not buy it, but at least they understand the value that you're trying to provide. And that is where you should definitely start. So that's my new approach to marketing, is just all value. I'm going to replace anytime I hear marketing with value. What is the value that this thing is bringing to my audience? And hopefully that will work, but I'll let you know. I'm honest. I will let you know as we go along. So a little bit shorter this week, but that's what's going on with me. Lots of work on Podcast Ops. Super, super excited to get this launched. It is going to be launched faster than I anticipated, which again, I would have never known if I hadn't sat down with my amazing husband and gone through and gotten all this great feedback. So can't wait for that to launch. It's linked in the show notes and here on YouTube notes if you would like to check that out. Shout out to MakerPad. Again, not a sponsor, but I just did another couple of tutorials for them that should be launching soon. One already did. So head on over to makerpad.co and check those out. And yeah, if there's anything you need me to cover, please just shoot me a DM. Let me know what I can help you with. Tune in Friday for another amazing guest and have a great week. Bye.